Hello everyone, and welcome back to what may be either the final or the very before the final of Mass Effect 1. We need to go to Helios. However, it's not that simple. It never is. We should go talk to people though before we even try that. Okay, so it might be two players. Or just the music's still sad. Yeah, the music's still sad. It's like, hey, guess what you need? You need to be depressed. Because remember, we no longer have the Caden. We had the giraffe. You made that choice. You should feel bad. You feeling bad? We hope this music makes you feel bad.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Reuse dialogue.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's no innocent victim. He was a ruthless bastard long before he fell under Sovereign's control.
I know his reputation, but he was a Spectre. I think he honestly believed everything he did was for the greater good. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
There's nothing noble about Saren or what he did. He got exactly what he deserved.
Is that?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should not waste sympathy on Saren. Not when there are so many others who have suffered because of him. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Yeah, we can't talk about anything else, though.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So yeah, by the way, do you want to sympathize with the villain? I think I'll pass, Bioware. I think I'll pass. They tried doing that a lot, though, remember? Garrett.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I don't have time for this.
Oh. Goodbye, Commander.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
When it comes to the survival of humanity, who gives a rat's ass about odds? We're gonna fight them.
Aye, aye, Commander. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Every one of us is expendable if it accomplishes the mission. Alenko, you, me.
I know. If we hadn't gotten pinned down, you would have been there to help him. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Torfin?
I didn't stop and agonize over it while everyone else was in danger. We've got work to do, Williams. We'll remember him later.
Yeah. A good guy like him must be with God now, huh? So, nothing to be sad about. He must be happier. Thanks for the advice, Commander.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Oh snap.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
just to make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I was gonna say, why are you guys here?
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
He knew what the risks were.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Let me see what you have.
Do you have supplies? Nothing I want. Sad. Oh, yeah, I got 7 new licenses.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, you has those now. But you don't have the pistol for some reason. Oh, there it is. And look at all those level 10 things. Okay, so like this heavy armor here, Durst. It's nowhere near as good as ours. Like, literally nowhere near as good. Like, it's not as good damage protection-wise, it's not as good shield protection-wise, it's not even as good attack biotic protection-wise. Shrunk. It's like, seriously, that's just... It's like one of the major problems with gear is it's just not... Most of it's just not good. Even if it is the same level of stuff, it's just... Yeah. Anyway, what's up?
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Apparently
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on.
Aye, aye, Commander.
No. Actually, Chakras might have something to comment about Caden's death. Now that I think about it. Might as well go talk to her since the music's still being all depressing. It's like basically we took back the Solarian team and the sad piano. Zone part sad piano on board. I don't know where it is, but I want to eject it out the airlock. Chakras.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
I want... But humanity needs the
I
alliance.
should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
They just completely, it's like, we can't even talk to you about that, it's just, the topic's gone now. Well, okay, game, be that way. Fine. No, I don't want to go L-Phaser. Sad. Anyway, we need to go back up, man. Then let's go talk to Joker. Go talk to Joker. Then we'll go to Arios. Actually, we won't go to Arios. As much as we want to go to Arios, it's time for one of them stupid sections of the game. Cause you know, you gotta have a stupid section of the game.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir, I don't know if I could have done it.
Sometimes making the tough choice is the only way a mission can succeed.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander, I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Well, there you go. Anyway.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
No, but then we're going back to the Citadel. Even though we should be going down now. Let's go back to the Citadel first. If things get stupid, get that bad get stupid.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
So...
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon, the conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
We do have stealth.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Don't you? This is a stupid...
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
It's like I outrank you, Udina.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
And of course it'd be at Flux. Why wouldn't it be at Flux?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding off.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
I'm a Spectre. I rank him. But no, the game's like, oh, you can't do that. You have to go to the Citadel and get stuck in this bullshit. Because of course, why wouldn't we?
Exogeny officials have announced that their research colony on Pharos is being shut down. Difficult living conditions combined with poor yield of viable discoveries made it economically unfeasible to keep the colony going. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Well then, let's go see what loot we can get before we head to floods.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Apparently we can't even afford that. I mean, how much is that? Oh, that's over $1 million. It didn't cost us that much, I don't think, to buy it from, you know. That would probably actually cost us more to buy it now that I think about it from the guy on the ship, but it didn't cost us that much to buy it from, you know, the terminal back at our apartment. Which really, the game does not respect the fact that Shepard has an apartment. It's like, he has this apartment. The game's like, lore-wise, we don't give a damn. It's never gonna be brought back up in 2 or 3. But hey, if you needed level tier 10 stuff, so before we head to floods, we should go see our merchants, see if they have anything better. I know, they don't, but you never know, they could have, like, something. Anyway, like, I'm curious what that Predator armor looks like on Krogan.
Commander, it is good to see you.
Show me your
again.
items.
Oh, this one is...
What you got for me, Dylan? Huh. You know what's weird is it doesn't have the Predator H. That should have. Also, if you think about it, wow, yeah, it's weird. Because there's the Predator S, but there's not the Predator HS. That's weird. However, I'm gonna buy one set, which drops our funds a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot about the other ones. I could compare them. Yeah, mostly shit. Oh well. So how does this look on you? Yeah, so I want to see how it looks. Oh yeah, it is green. So yeah, if I got, you know, however, it's hard to go against the Berserker ads. It's hard to go against the Berserker ads.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
What you got for me? You got stuff I can't afford. Yay. Anyway, I want to sell that back. But those are highest for no. Yes? No. No, it's not a grenade. Right. Okay. Why do I have shield modulators set? Oh, the zeros are actually so faster than I thought it would be. Maybe I should have went sold things instead of salvaging everything. Oh well. Darren.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Nothing really great. Yeah, so if I did get Predator H at Reds, he could be the same as Garrus and I. Could have a whole camouflage squad. Even though the whole point of camouflage is for it to conceal you, so you blend in, less noticeable. You stand out quite well, don't we? Anyway, let's go to the wards. The question is, has she even had anything new since the last?
Yes, Commander. Is there something
Let me take a look at what you have.
And she hasn't. I'm pretty sure she's never restocked since we bought her out the first time.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I was gonna say, hey, look, that looks close to what I wanted, but it's not the Krogan one. So how's the crossfire? I mean, shots before overheat. It's not that great though. Like the Reapers, not that great. Avengers, not that great. See, that's just it. There's just... the game suffers from that, doesn't it?
Yes, human. You need something, yes? Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very...
What you got for me? There's Garrus' armor. There's... Scar. Oh, hey. Stuff for towering. The problem, though, is... it's not well good enough. And there's that Garrus... there's Reds' armor, but still not Nets.
Yes, human. You need something. Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Yeah, nothing that great. Oh well. Well, now we just need to head to Flats.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
So
it's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I don't remember seeing you hip-deep in Geth back on Eden Prime.
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm making sure our jobs don't get outsourced to the aliens. I need every edge I can get. Specifically, I need a certain mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Okay.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent, or just inexperienced?
Worse. He's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Ooh, stay messages.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
That sounds like an addict talking, Keeler. What does it take to convince you?
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Well, there we go. That was the thing. That was the thing.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
I got to review in a minute, Anderson. In the meantime... Oh yeah, got guys with the Dolan. Doran. I always call him Dolan. Oh, stuff.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
The Normandy's been grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you gonna get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador won't forget this. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Might as well.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Now I have to literally go all the way back to the Normandy, though. Forgot about STEM guy boat, though. Totally forgot about STEM guy. Herp. Okay, anyway, let's head up to the docking bay. Yay, docking bay.
What's with the helmets, Tally?
Oh, you're actually talking.
Are all Quarians shy? Or do you not believe in letting outsiders see your faces?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
Naturally. Anything that isn't constantly challenged grows weak.
I was like, you guys haven't talked in the last 20-some hours. What the hell? I must have forgot elevator conversations existed. And apparently the lockdown mechanic is magically gone. Of course she is.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
User alert. Decontamination in progress. User alert. Did you forget about the user alert? User alert.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Punch.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
So here's the question. Why didn't we just go to Arizona? Why was it there an option to just ignore the council's request and just head to Illinois? Because, oh, you'll have your fleet. It'll be great. Why didn't we just ignore that? Oh, well. I think I have to let reselect, though. Means... Okay, so this here's the terminal systems. And there's only one system we can go to. I mean, we have Zafi. We have an Agadon. And we have Nerios. Each of the Provians, Everest was a bird of woe, titles aspires in order to magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows that this is no longer the case. Everest has been devastated by means unknown. Tarsus has changed to color of rust. The atmosphere shows high levels of oxygen. Wildfires presumably ignited by lightning strikes can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Since gravity is a comparable number. Dark carriers. Island weapons. Now remember we have stealth systems. Because you know Soren's entire fleet supposed to be protecting this planet. But most of them are gas ships, and gas ships shouldn't detect us since we have stealth systems.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker! Drop us right on top of that bastard.
Well, there you go. I mean, didn't we have a whole thing where we're like, you have this entire fleet going to the planet? When your whole fleet can take them on.
You two, keep moving! Inside, now!
To get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Maybe the Reapers did. guess there's an example of why. It's not like we really need gear at this point in the game, but I guess they're going to, if you don't have gear by this point. These things sort of remind me of, what would it be? Prometheus, in a way. Trying to mount. Yes, mount. I had pressed it. I just. Oh, this is unfortunate. Stupid over here. What? Oh, it's by the way, I am sorry, it's gonna get cluttered again. The game likes cluttering my inventory for some reason. For some reason, it thinks that's the best thing it has to do. Okay. Let's
clear.
See. Wait, where was I going? This way? Question mark? Elevator? Now I'm going to take a small break just to go eat. So, yeah.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
We'll be back. Okay, and we're back. I was there. You see the cover? Of course it means combat. That get run.
That's the last of them.
Because, you know, there's some consistency, but yet there's some... But yet there is a consistency at the same time. It's way over it. Also, for some reason, we can make armatures. I don't know why we want to, but... But armatures, because, you know... But armatures. But armatures. But I don't know what's important, does it? But not question mark. The question is, why is Heather's going back in those armatures? Also, does that look green? Doesn't that mean we have access? I know, right? It's green. So that means we should be able to access it, right? Apparently the game's like, no. This probably got stuck before. Might be where I got stuck before. Anyway.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean.
You know.
This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
I was going to say,
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Well, there you go. So now we should probably go that way that we were going. You know the way that was supposed to be already open? Because there was literally a green... Like this means open, right? Yeah, I know, right? I think I struggled with that last time I did this because I didn't find the up stair ramp. I think all I found was that I was like, oh, I can't get in there. I should destroy the armatures I just had. Like, I remember being confused though. Also, wait, we're back here. Wait, did touching that open the... I guess that's what it did. That was just the way back. No, that still looks close.
Okay, who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
You mean a trap or an ambush? Who would set something like that? That's just silly.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong, though. This bunker became their tomb.
Seriously loading now,
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Now, wouldn't that be great? Just, by the way, drop Colossus on top of us. Nope, nope, we have to go take an elevator. Or see we have the main menu thing. Besides the rumble.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
Well, it's time to get a lore dump. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to see what he actually looks like, and now I can't really make out anything, really.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment. But that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
But, like, how far away is this dark space? Like, you know, there's alpha galaxies and everything. So, question marks?
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The Keepers.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out,
here and when we get to Mass Effect 3. Namely, why don't the Reapers just take the Citadel in 3? Like, seriously. If you think about it, why don't they just take the Citadel in 3? Like, literally. There's some things that just don't make sense once we get to that point, but anyway.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Well, we know one.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Shrug. Anyway, from what I know of them, they're basically designed to preserve order. And they see basically if technology gets too far ahead, it creates chaos and everything. So they just basically come and clean. They're basically like the janitors of the universe. Well, I should say of the galaxy, because remember we still have that question of are there any other Reapers in other galaxies, or is this just isolated to the Milky Way galaxy? But yes, technology gets too far advanced, civilizations and all that. They just show up, wipe them out, then go back. It's just sort of what they do. But anyway.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a back door onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait. Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermire? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
So here's my problem with everything. 50,000 years. How does 50,000 years end up? Shouldn't be more, what's the word, on the dot? Not just... Because it's like, what, 2,157? I want to say sometime around there, when the events of Mass Effect take place. Which is weird. It should be like more of a rounded up number. I guess maybe it was like supposed to happen on 2,150, but then the Citadel wouldn't activate for Sovereign, and I don't know, it doesn't make sense logically. Because the numbers just don't seem, you know, rounded up for 50,000 years. Seems off, in my opinion.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations, perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
So we don't need to completely, you know, wipe out the Keepers.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death.
Well, that explains that.
I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Well, Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
If you hurry. Now, time to go to the Citadel. Time to go to the endgame.
It's tragic. For all their great achievements, the Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Well, time to go. Stop. I like how it's still identification. Big map. supposed to be a time limit. So that's when we get close to that. Dang, this is fun. Rockets. Rockets are bad. And this whole section here was just designed for you. Just designed to be more fun or essential, driving leg. So I had to make a long aqueduct, water canal. Yep, there it is.
There! The conduit! It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
We don't have time to admire the view. Yet we literally stopped us from moving.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Oh, he's already doing his thing. By the way, we have 30 seconds to get there. Game before it's made us have to stop. Look at all those lost damage, aren't we?
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
Critical failure.
Please begin emergency evacuation.
So silly. It's like, remember that one statue you looked at? Yeah, well, it's technically the conduit. It's like, wait, what? I know, right? That's stupid. Yep. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.